Hello my friends, what's up community, and welcome back to OP Factions here on play.evopvp.net. In this episode, I built a wither skeleton farm in order to get myself plenty of wither skulls in order to do a lot of raiding with. Because if you do not know, withers are extremely useful for raiding, especially in OP Factions. But something else that I would like to do just before I roll the main clip is announce that I'm going to start doing an in-game money giveaway every single episode. The way that it is going to work is that throughout the video there is just going to be a random bit of text that comes up on the screen, like this for example. Yes, that doesn't count, okay? In case any of you were going to try and cheat the system, nope, that doesn't count. And to enter the giveaway, all you're going to have to do is interact with that text in the comments section down below. Now this can be a hashtag, it can be a question, anything really, just to try and get a little bit more viewer interaction. And I think it's sort of a fair game really, you know, I'm getting more viewer interaction, which I absolutely love. I love meeting you guys here on the server. If you guys come on and see me on, definitely definitely send me a message. I love hearing from you guys. And you also can be in with the chance of winning 100,000 in-game monies. Yes, I'm going to be giving away 100,000 in-game monies every single episode. Yes, and if I do forget, then I will just do 2 giveaways in the next episode. So make sure to keep your eyes peeled throughout the episode for that random bit of text that's going to come up, so you guys can be in with the chance of winning 100,000 in-game dollars. So without further ado, let's just roll the clip of me building the wither skeleton farm. I hope you guys enjoy. Okay, thank you past Ronan for setting up this video clip. And yes, it is true, I am building myself a wither skeleton farm. For the reasons that I said before, and I just think it's going to be really cool to have the cave spider farm over here, which is working brilliantly. It is giving us so much experience farming these guys, and then also having a wither skeleton farm here. Let me just show you guys how this whole setup is really going to work. Over here inside Rustly Rose, I have my ender chest. And you can see that I have 6 skeleton spawners so far. So we are going to put these down, and as we are situated in the nether, but keep it between us guys, okay? Shh. Yes, we are in the nether, so these are going to produce wither skeletons. And then are going to take here. Remember how I said that the cave spider farm is giving us quite a bit of experience? Well, I have been spending that quite wisely and got on myself a sharpness 30, unbreaking 30, and a looting 30 sword. Oh yes, that is going to come in really handy, as well as I've got myself a fortune 30 pickaxe. Now you can no longer buy these buy fortune 30 enchants in the shop. So basically what I had to do is just take the enchantment table here and just keep throwing it in order to get the best enchantments possible. And as you can see, I've actually maxed this one out. Impossible for me to get a higher enchanting sword. Plus 44.5 attack damage. Oh, baby, that's impressive. And that was also quite difficult to say on one breath. So what we are going to do is we are basically just going to do a similar setup as what we did with the cave spider farm. But I'm going to have them drop down a little less, I reckon. And then have them come along water streams, and then have them stand up in the middle here, and then just have their feet showing, so I can just pow 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 pow, and then get all of the juicy drops that come out of them. Okay, that sounds a bit wrong, but oh well, that is the choice of words that we have. So just like before, I'm going to build the walls out of obsidian, and then have these spawners near one another. Now, I just want to try a few different designs to see which one is going to be the most efficient. This is sort of the space that we've got in between the second storage area that I just set up off camera, pretty much identical to the other one, and the cave spider farm here. Now, I have 6 skeleton spawners on me at the minute, so let's see sort of what we can do with that. If we do 1, 2, and then maybe try and leave another space between them. Maybe, because someone said in the comment section of the last video that if I place them 2 apart, it may be slightly more efficient. And this will still give us enough room to go to the chest setup here. If where would I put the obsidian here? If I just put the obsidian here, it's going to be quite a squeeze, but we can still sort of reach all of the chests in here. So technically we have got up into this wall to build. That I don't really like the look of this. I think it's far too constricting on the chest setup here. So hopefully the design with them falling down and sort of funneling is going to make it sort of concave. Yeah, concave is the right word. Sort of come in at the middle here so that we can still sort of have the open corner to get around here. But I'm going to see if I can sort of design it around that, and I'll show you guys what I come up with. Okay guys, so I think I have got a very basic plan worked out, and all of this should work in theory. So I am not the best at making mob farms, but I think everything in here should work fine. So I'm going to have these spawners up the top here. This is the old design that I was doing. I'm going to have them with the new design that is just under this floor here. Okay, let me just put them out here. So the wither skeletons are going to spawn. We are then going to use some water buckets to then push them down over to here. This is the wall of where they are going. And then we are going to have another water channel which pushes them all into this, which all of this is probably going to be one floor up like that. There we go, have a wall like this, and then it just sort of pushes them into here where we can then kill them and collect all their wonderful drops. So like I said, all of this works in theory. Let's find out if this will all work in practice. Okie dokie, and pop one down there, another one there, another one here, boop you down there, and last but certainly not least, I don't know where to put you. There we go. Let's see if we get any from here. I don't think it's going to be as efficient as the cave spider spawner, because it seems like these spawners sort of work a lot less. This is sort of the rule of when the lower spawning rates sort of kick in. So you can see just like it looks like these are meant to be spawning things. There we go, second one, third one here. Let's see if that works. It seems to be improving the efficiency, lighting up the base here. Anyone here? Oh, we are getting a lot of bones, but I reckon these stone swords are going to give us a hindrance. Oh wow, that is a lot of coal. Oh wow. Okay, let's take that. Wow. And with our fourth wither skeleton, you can see that we have already acquired a skull. So it is going to be a hell of a lot more efficient than just trying to go around a nether fortress and trying to find these out of pot luck. There we go, second with a skeleton skull. Okay guys, so I have just made a few minor changes off camera. Let's see, this is the looting sword. There we go. It is actually working quite well. The hoppers are filling up, unfortunately, with a lot of the junk items that skeletons are giving off, but the chests are filling up quickly. We've also got 2, 3, 4 and 5 wither skulls, which for the amount of time that this has been working is actually really impressive. I am pleased with the result of this, although it can always be improved if we add more spawners to it. But one thing that I did just want to make a quick thing of is I have lit up the base a little bit more, and obviously I'm going to work a bit more on that off camera, so I do apologise if the video is a bit darker than usual. My gamma is at the normal rate instead of the rate I have it up for YouTube, but I also added in this little switch here on the cave spider spawners. If we just have a quick look-see doodles behind here, you will be able to see what I have done. just break these blocks here. There is a lever outside with spawn and don't spawn. As you can see here, it is on don't spawn, and that activates a redstone trail behind it, which then goes into repeaters, which go into blocks, which then power redstone torches, redstone lamps, which then go across all the way over here, reducing the spawning rate. It doesn't stop them spawning, but it reduces the mob cap to a point which I am happy with in order to get the Wither skeleton farm working. Just going to block this back up here to stop the light. There we go. And try and keep everything as pretty as possible. Well, anyway guys, I reckon that's going to do it for today's video. If you enjoyed the video, please make sure to give it a like, as it really does make a difference. And if you're new to the channel and want some more content like this, then make sure to subscribe in order to catch new videos. Well, anyway guys, I'll see you next time. Goodbye, my friends. Ow, 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 ow.